We are getting a new hidden maze update in the Forge. This update's actually coming out Sunday, and it's not only that, we're also getting an update Saturday that's going to give us mining boost. Now, it's not only going to be pickaxes either, and it's not only going to be a maze. Let me explain everything so you guys can be ready for this update. First of all, you need to know when these updates are actually going to release, so go to the Forge in the About section where the events are, and you guys can see your own time zone for this. For me, it's Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. CST. So first Saturday, they're going to be doing a mining boost that lasts an entire weekend. Then the day after that, Sunday, they're going to be doing the hidden maze update. Looking at the picture, this is very obvious that we are going to be getting the Angelic or Angelite pickaxe, whatever the name may be. We're getting that, and that's pretty obvious. In the background, you could actually see this area that we already know. It's in Island 3, and you can also see new crystals, it looks like. So it looks like we're not only going to be getting a pickaxe, but in this area, there's going to be new crystals that are possibly going to be needing only the Angelite pickaxe, or you may need at least the Dragon Head pickaxe to mine there. And I have everything, so I think I'm ready. The area that I'm talking about, though, is right here. Now, this area I have been talking about for a while, and it's obvious that this is already planned by the devs, and they are soon going to add something to this, which is now, we know, the Angelite pickaxe or the Angelic pickaxe. Over here, though, if you enter in, everything literally works in this, except for one thing. If you go over here, let me just jump up. Right over here, it says Stonewake's Cross, and there's a sign that says Point of No Return. What you have to do is actually go down in here, go inside. It's going to take you to a secret area, which I assume when the update drops, there'll probably be mobs, and there'll probably be crystals that you got to destroy for new ores. Now, once you go in, it just takes you back to the spawn. Now, I guess that's just a placeholder till the update actually releases, but if we get new ores, if we get new things, that means new best weapons, new best armors, new things to craft. Now, everyone already knows that forging is super annoying in a game that's literally about forging, like crafting armor and weapons. You, for example, would obviously want a Raven's Chestplate. That's a 1 in 8 chance to get, but with those chances, and if you're going to be using the rarest and the hardest ores to get, you're probably not going to end up with it. And well, before I get into the recycling and blueprints, you may want to know how much the Angelic pickaxe actually costs, because you need money to get ready for this update if you want to beat it as soon as it comes out. This is a pass leak, and obviously it's not going to look like this, but it says right here $3.5 million. So I'd say at least get like $4 million probably ready for this update if you want to beat it right when it releases. And now the stats, I gotta say, guys, is very, very OP. Mine power is 888. Mine speed is 25% more than all the other pickaxes we have. Luck boost is 85%. So it looks like there's probably gonna be pretty rare ores, and this pickaxe is gonna help us do that. It doesn't say there's passive abilities with this pickaxe, but I would very much like to see passive abilities. Devs, please add passive abilities to pickaxes, kind of like fish. That'll be really cool. Remember, the stats aren't 100% confirmed. The devs could always change it, but those are the past leaks, and we have seen the same exact leaks with the Dragon Head pickaxe, and it ended up being exactly the same. So it's very likely that the stats are going to end up just like how we saw them, but it could also have slight changes because those leaks are pretty old now. Now, I made a video about this already, but if you go to the Discord server and their announcements, they posted over here that they're adding a new recycling system, they're decreasing RNG, and adding a lot more stuff to make the game less grindy. Now, let me explain how all this is going to work, and it is very likely we're actually going to be getting these things in this update, because recently Firetech posted a video saying it's coming to the update. So, for recycling, if you don't know, it's going to cost you money, but for example, my gargantuan cutlass I have over here, I spent 4 gargantuans and 2 golem hearts in order to craft it. Now, what's going to happen is, if I recycle it, which is going to cost me a certain amount of money, I'm gonna get half my stuff back. So pretty much, let's just say, these aren't the exact numbers, but let's just say it costs 100,000 to recycle. I don't like this cutlass I have. I want to try crafting it again. I recycle it for 100k, and then get back 2 gargantuans instead of the 4, and I get back 1 golem heart instead of the 2. That's half, and I get all that back, and then now I'm actually halfway to crafting another straight sword with the same recipe to have another shot on getting a Hellslayer, because obviously that's what I was going for. I think that's actually really good, because with armor, bro, you're pretty much going to have a second chance. Well, a 50% chance on crafting it again, so I think that's pretty good. It really helps with all the grinding and all the really, really rare ores we use, because I'm not very happy about my Dark Knight chestplate that I got with my Duranite that I put in here. You guys know how hard it is to craft that. And blueprints. Blueprints is going to be the most important thing, because when forging, you guys want to craft a Raven's chestplate, you guys want to craft a Hellslayer, or maybe even Excalibur. Now, if you want to guarantee whatever armor you get, guarantee whatever weapon you get, there's going to be blueprints. Now, we don't know how we're going to be obtaining these blueprints, but blueprints you could use and guarantee yourself to get, for example, a Raven's chestplate, a Raven's helmet, a Raven's leggings piece. It could be anything, and once you have all the stuff for that thing that you want to craft, you just use that blueprint and you guarantee yourself to craft that. I think that's one of the best things to get added, but it's probably not going to be easy to get. This is another leak, probably not going to be coming in this update, but we got Davy Jones over here, and it looks like we're probably just going to be getting the Angelite pickaxe and the maze, but we could have leaks and like small teasers in this update that lead to Davy Jones. We also got to remember, Santa is actually leaving soon as well, so Davy Jones could be replaced, could replace Santa's position right now, because Davy Jones is a pirate, and yeah, Santa has a pirate boat over here, and this could easily be replaced because it's literally right on a dock. And how could you guys get ready for this? Well, first off, the pickaxe that's coming, you need money for it, and it's most likely going to cost 3.5 million. So if you guys need the best money methods, well, I think everyone should know this by now. It is just farming in the peaks with your best races. You'd probably want to use luck races so you could get good drops off of these guys, and then you make most of your money off killing the mobs. Like this guy, the elite orcs drop around like 500 bucks. Crystal golems could drop $1,000. You make a lot of money off this, and I have been making like 500,000 an hour. So if you make 500,000 an hour, you could easily make enough for this pickaxe in just 7 hours, which isn't too bad because you got days to do this. And well, if you think you got enough money and you're just mining, do not craft anything, guys, okay? So like over here, you're probably gonna get gargantuans, you're probably gonna be getting duranite, you're probably gonna be getting a lot of rare things that you probably want to use for weapons and armor. And well, I'll just say I haven't been mining recently, but the amount of duranite I have right now is only 3. If I had like 20 duranite, I could literally craft a new chestplate, possibly to get a Raven's chestplate. But do not craft anything, because as I said for the blueprints, and as I said for all the things that the recycling system, when you receive all your ores back, well, 50% of your ores back, you want to craft when you got blueprints. So then if I were to craft something out of the duranite, or if I were to craft something out of the cereal, I could guarantee whatever I want to get. So I could guarantee myself to get a Raven's chestplate, literally to get the best chestplate, instead of probably ending up with a horrible night chestplate that's the most likely, and I'm not going to use it. Also, don't forget to finish Santa's quests and buy everything from his shop, because if you guys are in Island 3, you need to get his candy cane blueprint and his Hellslayer blueprint. This is because these are actually limited. You won't be able to get this, and these two weapons are actually really good, and it's always better to have all the blueprints just in case you need it. It's very cheap, and you might as well get it. Don't forget to buy all your Christmas potions. It's a very OP potion for extra luck and mind damage, and it's super cheap, so make sure you get that out of stock. And also, don't forget to buy the Christmas pickaxe, because you actually get a decent amount of luck with this, 72%, and for those that struggle with money, you could actually use that pickaxe to put all your best luck runes on it, and you could actually get better mob drops with all your luck runes on this pickaxe. You get 72% base luck, and when you add in all the runes, it's another percent of luck. And to add in runes on this pickaxe, it's pretty much free. It's like $200 each, rather than putting runes on like a prismatic pickaxe or the dragon head pickaxe that's gonna cost you like $400,000 each rune. And when the Angelite pickaxe releases, that's gonna cost you probably like $500,000 each rune. So yeah, I would say use a Christmas pickaxe to put runes on for luck. And well, if you can't afford the Christmas pickaxe in time, get the candy cane pickaxe. It's only 800 tickets. But yeah, most importantly for the hidden maze, it's very possible that mobs are also in that maze, and it's gonna be an endgame maze, I assume. So you want to get good armor, guys. So make sure you farm up duranite for literally the best armor. If you can't get duranite, farm up cereal. If you can't get cereal, farm up etherlite. If you can get etherlite, farm up snowite. And yeah, there's a lot of armor sets, a lot of recipes that you could craft for armor and weapons. And yeah, if you guys haven't got a gargantuan weapon yet, don't worry. You can craft very cheap weapons with Hellslayer, and those will last you guys for a very long time. I think this is going to be a really fun update because a lot of things are going to start to get balanced. A lot of things are going to start to get a lot more fun, so it's not just grinding and it's not just a mining game. So I'm excited for it. I'll be live. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, have your notifications off for the streams, and I'll catch you guys there for the free rerolls. Peace.